also appeal for any remaining dashcam footage that may not yet have been submitted to the police in this inquiry, particularly if people have that relating to the Garstang Lane area of St Michael's.
Garstang Lane area of St Michael's? Are you sure it's Garstang Lane? I mean, isn't there a Garstang Road that's not far from the River Wyre, but not a Garstang Lane? And surely you need dashcam footage from Blackpool Road, not Garstang Lane. I mean, let's have a look at this clip and see what you guys think.
So she would have come down this road and then onto the road up there, a very busy main road. Blackpool.
This is Blackpool Road?
Yeah, Blackpool Lane it is, yeah. And
she says, this is Blackpool Road. And he says, yeah, this is Blackpool Lane. Well, which one is it? Is it Blackpool Road or Blackpool Lane? Or, as the police officer said, is it Garstang Lane? Guys, do any of these people know what they're doing?
the police have stressed about Blackpool Lane because there are...
The police have stressed about Blackpool Lane? Well, no, they haven't. They've been stressing about a Garstang Lane. And there is no Garstang Lane. There's a Garstang Road not far from there. So the police have been stressing about a road that doesn't even exist.
Hundreds of cars.
700 vehicles.
Yeah, that would have passed through that morning. And so they are clear they want to try and speak to every single one of those drivers to get as much dashcam footage as they possibly can to try and piece together what exactly has gone on. So
guys, it looks to me that they've been looking for evidence on the wrong road. I mean, if we look at Nicola's Strava account, if we look at the route, she would have never gone down Garstang Road. I mean, especially Garstang Lane, because there is no Garstang Lane. But she never used to go down Garstang Road. I mean, guys, after looking at the map, I'm pretty sure that they all mean Blackpool Road. Not Blackpool Lane, not Garstang Lane, not Garstang Road, but Blackpool Road.
Because this is a distraction to the police inquiry and not helpful for the family. I would also appeal to the public to keep themselves safe in this inquiry.
Keep themselves safe in this inquiry? Well, what do you mean by that? I mean, do you know something that we don't?
People going out at night in the darkness could fall into the river.
People going out at night into the darkness could fall into the river. Surely they've got other things to worry about, like maybe being killed or kidnapped by somebody. This lady just doesn't make sense. This officer just doesn't make sense. She's telling people to be careful and not fall into the river. I mean, guys, it's just the way that she's saying it. It's as if the river's all of a sudden become a massive hazard. I mean, people have been walking past that river for years and they haven't just been falling in. Maybe she should be more worried about people being pushed into the river or people being killed in the area. I mean, she just seems obsessed with the fact that people can just fall into the river and that it's a massive hazard now and you need to be careful and not go out at night because you might fall into the river. Guys, I think this officer's got this whole case completely wrong. I mean, the chances are that Nicola was pushed into the river or she was hurt in some way by somebody, but I very much doubt that she just fell into the river and then died. It just doesn't make sense, guys. This is just so strange.
And face other hazards.
And face other hazards? Well, what hazards? What hazards are you talking about? People are not stupid. I mean, all of a sudden they need to be careful of hazards and be careful about falling into the river at night. I mean, Nicola went missing in the morning, in the daytime. And if she did fall into the river, like what you keep saying, then it wasn't because it was at night in the darkness. Guys, I just wonder that if somebody did take Nicola, maybe they saw that the police were really naive and really one step behind, or 20 steps behind, or shall I say 1,000,000 steps behind. And so what they did is they dumped the body in the river from the lay-by because they knew that the police will not catch them. And that's why in the 23 days when they were searching the river, they couldn't find anything because the body wasn't there. It just wasn't there in the first place.